And as soon as it was morning, the chief priests held a consultation with the elders and scribes and the whole council. And they bound Jesus, and led him away, and delivered him over to Pilate. And Pilate asked him, "Are you the king of the Jews?" And he answered him, "You have said so." And the chief priests accused him of many things. And Pilate again asked him, "Have you no answer to make? See how many charges they bring against you." But Jesus made no further answer, so that Pilate was amazed. Now at the feast, he used to release for them one prisoner for whom they asked. And among the rebels in prison who had committed murder in the insurrection, there was a man called Barabbas. And the crowd came up and began to ask Pilate to do as he usually did for them. And he answered them, saying, "Do you want me to release for you the king of the Jews?" For he perceived that it was out of envy that the chief priests had delivered him up. But the chief priests stirred up the crowd to have him release for them Barabbas instead. And Pilate again said to them, "Then what shall I do with the man you call the king of the Jews?" And they cried out again, "Crucify him!" And Pilate said to them, "Why? What evil has he done?" But they shouted all the more, "Crucify him!" So Pilate, wishing to satisfy the crowd, released for them Barabbas, and having scourged Jesus, he delivered him to be crucified.
Free. Free. Oh, the sweet sound of freedom. I can still hear the crowd screaming for him, begging for blood. This day, in our great city, it just proves what I've been saying all along. True power comes from the masses, from the mob. Yes. And all it took were 2 words. Crucify him. Crucify him. Crucify him. You know, as soon as they loosed my chains, and it was clear that I was going to be free and he was to die, he said nothing. Not a word. Who is this man? Want? What's he fighting for? What in his mind could possibly be worth all of this? Peace? Rebellion? Truth? Truth. One truth is certain. We'll all be judged for what's been done here today. I've been a killer, been a thief and a fool. I've been a sinner, I've been hateful and cruel. But haven't we all? But haven't we all? We'll all be judged. I've seen the story of a sinless man. I've seen the glory of the crowds in the stands. They scream for justice, yeah, they're out for blood. They scream for Jesus, yeah, it's all their fault. Or is it at all? Or is it your fault? We'll all be judged. I didn't know, I swear it, an innocent man would bear it. He bleeds alone as I go free. Who is this man? Who is this man? He suffers long and never says a word. Who is this man? Who is this man? I'm not the only one he saved. He gave his life away. He broke my chains. I've been a rebel, oh, I fought, won and failed. But this peaceful rebellion, it gets worse with every nail. I hear it in the distance, the crowd's calling his name. I know somewhere inside I've been the one to blame. But haven't we all? But haven't we all? But haven't we all? We'll all be judged.